Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Ottawa University Basketball pregame show. Whether it's carpet, upholstery, furniture, or tile, make Super Stand your cleaning man. Call Super Stands Cleaning Service for a free estimate today at 418-2463. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Ryan Sports Center. I'm Casey Weeder live with you as the Lady Braves and Braves wrap up their 2018-19 KCAC schedule. The Lady Braves come in with a record of 9-18, 9-14 in KCAC play. They take on the University of St. Mary. We are up in Leavenworth, Kansas, as the Spires come in 7-20, 3-18. Both these teams not moving on into the KCAC tournament after this evening, so this is the final game for the ladies in 2018-19. Ottawa leads the all-time series with St. Mary's 42-5. Saturday's contest, the 48th all-time meeting between the two teams. Ottawa 19-5 under head coach Bruce Tate against the Spires, in 19-3 all-time against USM here in the Ryan Sports Center. First meeting between these two clubs happened on November 12th, 1994 in Wilson Fieldhouse. Ottawa won that game 95-33. In the first matchup this season, Ottawa defeated St. Mary in Wilson Fieldhouse back on January 7th. Braves shot 38% from the floor, 26% from behind the three-point line, and 82% from the foul line. Mariah Grizzle led Ottawa with a double-double as she scored 16 points and pulled down 13 rebounds. Jordan Nockbar finished with her own double-double as she scored 15 points and had 10 rebounds. Liz Vaughn, the other Brave, in double figures as she scored 10 points. Lady Braves have lost two straight here in the Ryan Sports Center. Last time Ottawa won in Leavenworth was on December 5th, 2015 by the final of 64-62. We'll take our first break here on the Super Stands Cleaning pregame show. You can listen to Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Dad, throw me the ball. No, throw it to me.
Okay, here it comes.
Uh-oh. Dad, will that stain come out of the couch?
Kids, there's only one man that can take care of that stain. Super Stan.
You better call him before Mom gets home.
Already on it.
Playing outdoor games indoors? Not a good idea. But Super Stands Cleaning Service can save the day with hot water extraction to steam clean your carpet, upholstery, even grout and tile. It is a good idea to let Super Stand be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463.
The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Ottawa University, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa Family Physicians and Ottawa Care Clinic, Ms. Fix-It Computer Repair, and Maggie's Gourmet Popcorn and Glazed Nuts. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Welcome back to the Ryan Sports Center here in Leavenworth, Kansas, on the campus of the University of St. Mary. Ottawa coming off a loss on Wednesday night to Oklahoma Wesleyan by the final of 60-56. Ottawa taking on the fifth-ranked team in the KCAC as Oklahoma Wesleyan currently sitting at 13-10, 17-11 overall. But Ottawa gave the Eagles all they could handle. A first quarter that was back and forth before Oklahoma Wesleyan opened up a 15-9 lead. But a three-pointer from Emily Rose got Ottawa within three at the buzzer as the second quarter. Jordan Nockbar got the first basket of the second quarter, and Ottawa got within one, and it kind of stayed at around a one-point lead. Ottawa, though, would score the final 4 points of the second quarter and took a 28-24 lead into the locker room. But again, Ottawa just has that one quarter where they just can't get on the scoreboard. Oklahoma Wesleyan took advantage as they outscored Ottawa 19-9. In the third quarter, and the Eagles took a 6-point lead into the fourth and would stretch that out to a double-digit lead at 47-37. But Ottawa rallied and went on a 12-2 run to tie the game at 49 with 4:40 left. The Eagles scored the next four to go up 53-52, and Ottawa unable to score after the 102 mark as Oklahoma Wesleyan scored the next six to get it out to 58-52, and Ottawa comes up just short 60-56. Lady Braves finished 31% from the floor, 28% from the three-point line, and 47% from the foul line. And that has to be the one word for Ottawa They finished 9 of 19 from the foul line. If you just make half of those, you find yourself within a 1 to 2 possession game going down to the wire. And at home, Ottawa has played really well on the defensive side, and if that game goes to overtime, you felt like the Lady Braves had all the momentum, but the foul line really came back to hurt the Lady Braves. You look at the rest of the enhanced scoring, and Ottawa out-rebounded Oklahoma Wesleyan 48-42, had more assists at 12-8. They did turn it over 15 times, but that is well below their average on the season, as they only turned it over 15 compared to 12 for Oklahoma Wesleyan. When you look at Ottawa, Jordan Nockmar, again, 19 points. She also added those 10 boards for another double-double. She has continued to improve shooting the basketball. She hit another 3 3-pointers the week before. She had 4 3-pointers against York, and that has made her a player that teams have had to guard higher up on the floor, more highly contested near the three-point line, having to come out and guard her from 18 to 24 feet, where in the past they've been able to sag off her defensively. So not only has she been able to hit the shots from outside, but now she can take players off the dribble, and she has the speed to get past the bigger players that she will face, especially here tonight with the University of St. Mary. Spires come in 7-20, 5-18 in KCAC play, currently riding a 4-game losing streak, and are just 2-10 here in the Ryan Sports Center. They're coming off a 59-58 loss to Bethany in Lindsborg on Wednesday night. In the loss, the Spires shot 38% from the floor, 71% from the three-point line, where they were 11 of 14 and 60% from the free throw line. Sienna Brown led the team in scoring with 21. Paige Shekel finished the night with 12, and Rachel Newquist came off the bench to score 11. Shekel leads St. Mary in scoring at 10.3. Brown leads the Spires in rebounds at 6.6 and blocks at 1.5. Danielle Cassidy is the team leader in assists at 3.8 and steals at 1.4. The highest ranking that the Spires have in the national landscape is they are ranked 46th in the NAI in scoring defense. They only give up 63.7. And in the first matchup this season against Ottawa, a matchup that the Lady Braves won 71-55, it really got off to a quick start in the first quarter. St. Mary's outscored Ottawa 19-15 in the first, but Ottawa's defense was impressive in the second quarter as they held St. Mary to just 6 points. And at the break, it was a 27-25 Ottawa lead. In the third quarter, Ottawa outscored St. Mary 19-15 as they opened up the second half by scoring the first 5 points. Ottawa pushed that lead out to 8 at 39-31, but St. Mary went on a 7-0 run of their own, cutting the Ottawa lead to 39-38 with 1:19 left on the clock in the third quarter. Jenna Kramer came down, hit a three-pointer, and then St. Mary's hit the final shot of the third quarter, and it was just a 2-point lead for Ottawa going into the fourth quarter. But the Lady Braves exploded on the offensive end and finished the fourth quarter on a 29-15 run. And again, Ottawa creating some turnovers, and in the end, they forced 15 turnovers on St. Mary. Ottawa went on a 17-6 run to start the fourth, and were able to build that lead up to 19 as they were up 67-48 with a Jordan Nockbar jumper. Ottawa again was able to hold St. Mary in check the rest of the game as they won it 71-55. Grizzle led Ottawa with that double-double, 16 points, 13 rebounds. Nockbar finished with her own double-double as she scored 15 and 10. And then Liz Vaughn was the other Brave in double figures as she scored 10 of her own. Ottawa shot 38% from the field, were 6 of 23 from behind the arc. More impressive is that they held St. Mary to just 5 of 13 from the three-point line, a team that hit 11 threes on a Wednesday night against Bethany. So Ottawa can't allow St. Mary to get comfortable making shots from behind the arc. St. Mary did shoot well from the foul line. They got there 13 times where they were 12 of 13, but Ottawa took advantage of a St. Mary team that is intense on the defensive end, but Ottawa able to get to the foul line, and they hit their free throws where they were 23 of 28. They cannot have a performance like they did on Wednesday night where they just went 9 of 19 from the foul line and kind of shot themselves out of the game late in the fourth quarter. We're going to take another break. You've been listening to the Super Stands Cleaning pregame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Puppies, kids, and Saturday night poker parties can all wreak havoc with your home's floors and furniture. Time to call Super Stan's Cleaning Service. Stan knows a thing or two about cleaning spots and stains, because over 40 years in business, he's seen a spot or two. Using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout and tile, and VCT towel maintenance, your spots and stains won't stand a chance. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463 or on Facebook at Super Stan's Cleaning Cleaning Service.
Darren College, a former NFL Super Bowl champion, signed the most important contract of his life to serve in the Army National Guard.
I've had a lot of military in my family. It's a big part of what my family's done for a long time. I want to go out there and make a difference. I didn't find that working behind a desk, so for me it was a pretty easy decision to make. And then the opportunity to serve my community and serve my country was just icing on the cake.
To learn how to be part of the Army National Guard, log on to nationalguard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Welcome back to the Ryan Sports Center. It's about 4 minutes and 10 seconds away from the start of this one. We'll look at matchups around the KCAC today. Oklahoma Wesleyan visiting Southwestern. All these games that I'm mentioning here starting at 3 o'clock. Ottawa, of course, here in Leavenworth. And then Friends is at Avila, so they are in Kansas City this afternoon, making the long trek from Wichita. Game starting at 5 o'clock. York is at number 11, Tabor. Tabor, who clinched the regular season KCAC title on Wednesday night as they sit at 21-2, 24-3 overall. So they are ranked number 11 in the nation and will have the number 1 seed in the KCAC tournament that starts next Wednesday. Bethel is at McPherson, and then Bethany and Kansas Wesleyan in the First Bank Kansas Smoky Hill Showdown at 5 o'clock today. All the games for the KCAC tournament, as I mentioned, which will be Thursday of next week. So the men's games will tip off on Wednesday for the KCAC tournament, and the ladies will tip off on Thursday night as the Lady Braves are going to come up just one position short of going to the conference tournament as they sit in ninth place currently at 9-14. Above them is Avila 11-12, Friends 12-11, Bethany 13-10, Oklahoma Wesleyan 13-10, Bethel at 15-8, Kansas Wesleyan 18-5, and Kansas Wesleyan actually having found out a couple days ago they had to forfeit some games. So they forfeited a win over Avila and a win over Bethany. So they dropped to 18-5. Bethel just still remains 3 games back at 15-8, but Kansas Wesleyan, who was looking like they were going to grab the 2 seed, now goes from 2 to 3 as Sterling will leapfrog them in the standings. So what it says on the KCAC website is they played an ineligible player. They had to forfeit both of those wins. And be interesting to see how Kansas Wesleyan plays tonight against Bethany. There's some interesting matchups overall just because of the fact that some of these teams are not going to be able to move up in the standings. It'll be the same situation for Ottawa and St. Mary in the men's contest. So we'll see how those scores come out. It's always interesting the last game of the season. What teams do strategically? Do you rest some of your players and give them almost a full week to prepare for the KCAC tournament on Wednesday? Or do you try, and everyone trying to, of course, win the game, or do you try and run some new sets, maybe get some things working that you might try out on Wednesday? It gives you an opportunity today to basically have a simulated scrimmage in some cases for some of these clubs that are playing teams that really have nothing to play for at this point, as no one can really move up in the standings outside of Friends and Avila. As Oklahoma Wesleyan sits at 13-10 along with Bethany, then Friends at 12-11, Avila 11-12. So if Friends loses, Avila wins, they could be tied at 12-12. Then Avila would have the tiebreaker, so they would go from that 8th to the 7th position. Ottawa, unfortunately, is going to have to sit the KCAC tournament out this year, but they can get to 10 KCAC wins with a victory here tonight in the Sports Center, and also in that 2-game losing streak that they are currently on here in Leavenworth. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the pregame show. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and opening tip. You've been listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Superstands Cleaning Service Ottawa University Basketball pregame show. Tip-off is coming up. Ask any coach. Wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Superstand be your cleaning man. Superstand's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Superstand's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 2463.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO Sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055. Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball broadcast on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, Ottawa University, and by Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Superstands Cleaning Service, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, Costantino's Price Chopper. Ottawa University basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Adamson Brothers, Dingle & Son Mortuary, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and by Leon's, the Ottawa Herald, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Arvest Bank, the City of Ottawa, and State Farm Agent Keith King. Now let's return courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder.
Welcome into the Ryan Sports Center as Ottawa University Lady Braves take on the Spires from the University of St. Mary. Ottawa with a record of 9-14, 9-18 in KCAC play. St. Mary at 7-20 overall, 5-18 in conference play. As we will give you the starting lineups for your Lady Braves. At guard number 2, Jenna Kramer, a 5'10 junior from Winchester, Kansas. At forward number 4, Mariah Grizzle, the 6-foot freshman from DeSoto, Kansas. At guard number 11, Kelsey Hendricks, the 5'9 junior guard from Emporia, Kansas. At guard number 20, Caitlin Hughes, the 5'4 junior from Miriam, Kansas. And at forward number 24, Jordan Nockbar, the 5'10 freshman from Shawnee, Kansas, as we wait for the announcement of the Spires here in just a second. But Ottawa did defeat St. Mary earlier this year, 71-55 back in Wilson Fieldhouse in a game that was close going into the fourth quarter, but Ottawa able to outscore St. Mary 29-15 in the fourth quarter. Lady Braves shoot 38% from the field in the game. We're 6 of 23 from behind the arc, but more impressively, 23 of 28 from the foul line in that matchup. Ottawa coming off a tough game from the foul line on Wednesday as they were just 9 of 19. Were able to get to the foul line, just unable to convert it in the end, as we do have the starting lineups now for St. Mary. At guard number 4, Lexi Schamberger, a 5'9 junior from Hoxie, Kansas. At guard number 10, Tiani White, a 5'8 senior from Omaha, Nebraska. At guard number 24, Danielle Cassidy, a 5'7 sophomore from Glendale, Arizona. At guard number 31, Paige Shekel, a 5'9 sophomore from Garnett, Kansas. And at forward number 34, Sienna Brown, a 5'8 senior from Burbank, California. Ottawa black jerseys, black shorts. Ottawa written in white across the chest, numbers in white. Gold trim on the shoulders and on the shorts with the arrowhead on the left side, Adidas logo on the right. For the Braves, for St. Mary, white jerseys, white shorts with St. Mary across the chest in gold, outlined in blue. Blue piping down the left side of the shorts as it will be knocked far to jump it up against Brown. Ottawa going right to left here in the first half, and we are set for action from Leavenworth in the final regular season game for the Lady Braves. In 2018-19, Brown wins the tip. St. Mary gets the first possession. Schamberger, right side for Brown, and she'll leave it for Cassidy. Cassidy to the elbow. Kicks it back up top to Shekel, who's got the face mask on this evening. Leaves it to Brown. Brown gets into the right short corner, takes the jumper from 12. It's good. St. Mary takes the first lead of the game, 2-0. 9:34 to play in the first half. St. Mary with a heartbreaking loss to Bethany, 64-63. On Wednesday night, St. Mary has struggled at home this year as they are just 2 of 10. Down low, Nockbar has her shot blocked by Shekel. And Shekel's going to keep her dribble going the other way. Shekel in the lane, kicks it right side for White. You go pick and roll around. Now White just takes the deep three and she'll bury it. St. Mary goes up 5-0. They've hit their first 2 shots. As I said, this is a team that has not played well at home this year. And off to a good start here as they hit their first 2 field goals. Ottawa quickly going back inside. Grizzle high off the glass. It comes up short. Rebound pulled down by St. Mary. Kramer had a chance at it, but Schamberger takes it the other way. Cross-court pass finds White on the left wing. White, little stutter step dribble, gets in the lane. Floater is going to drop. And Ottawa now down 7-0. And we'll see if head coach Bruce Tate wants a timeout. And he's going to take it. As St. Mary has started out 3 of 3 from the field. And Ottawa's going to take a 30-second timeout as they trail 7-0. You're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We train yearly to be ICAR Gold certified because as cars and designs have changed to keep you safer, so have the collision repair procedures. And at CarStar Ottawa, your safety matters. Call CarStar 242-8916. Relax, we'll take it from here.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Head coach Bruce Tate having to take a quick timeout here. St. Mary has started out 3 of 3 from the floor, and they lead 7-0 against the Lady Braves. Trying to get his team to wake up here in Leavenworth. Kramer's left open from the wing. He shoots the 3. It's good. Ottawa gets on the board with Jenna Kramer from the right wing, and Ottawa within 4 at 7-3. 8:12 remaining in the first quarter. Schamberger, the free throw line, leaves it with Brown up high. Right side pass will find Cassidy. Cassidy to Shekel. Shekel off the glass, out of control. Little strong with the left hand. Rebound by Grizzle. Hendricks with a nice three-quarter court pass. Will find Hughes in the left corner. Picks up the dribble. Goes right next to her with Grizzle. Grizzle to Kramer. Backdoor cut had Hendricks. Instead decides to go cross-court pass to Nockbar. Hendricks, interior pass finds Grizzle. Grizzle off the back rim and it drops. As they do have really flimsy rims here at St. Mary. And Ottawa gets the benefit of the doubt that time, as that one looked like it was a little strong, but just kind of died and dropped right in. And Ottawa within 2 as they go on their own 5-0 run. Brown with the jumper from the foul line. Rebound by Hughes. And after making their first 3 shots to start the game, they've missed their last 2. Have St. Mary. Grizzle up high. Leaves it with Hughes on the wing. Hughes leaves it with Kramer. Open again for a 3 from away. It's in and out. Good look as Hughes with a nice dribble handoff found Kramer wide open. Unable to convert as Jenna Kramer all the way to the bucket is Schamberger. A little strong and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ottawa as she tried to go high off the glass. And Hughes had the rebound and just kind of lost it off of her left hand. So 21 seconds on the shot clock for the Spires. And they have not used a lot of shot clock and off the inbounds. Finishing at the rim is Paige Shekel. As Nockbar took a screen near the foul line and was unable to recover. And it's a 9-5 lead for the Spires. 6:38 remaining in the first quarter. Nockbar left wing for Hughes. Hughes, step back, thought about the 3, now picks up her dribble. Goes to Nockbar on the left wing as it's knocked out of bounds by Cassidy. Liz Vaughn into the game for the Lady Braves. Vaughn, the 5'10 freshman from Kansas City, Kansas. And another sub here by St. Mary. Coming into the game will be number 21, Rachel Newquist, the 5A junior from Muskota, Kansas. A lot of transfers on this roster for the Lady Spires. She comes from Fort Scott Community College. Nockbar on the elbow, goes off the glass. Lots of contact there from Newquist. And doesn't draw a rim. And Brown with the board. Brown to Newquist on the wing. Newquist right side for White. White guarded by Hendricks. Between the legs, kicks it left side for Newquist, guarded by Hughes. Newquist loses the handle as Nockbar came out to defender, kicks it over to Brown. And a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. as Sienna Brown was attacking the lane. In for the Lady Braves will be number 21, Emily Rose, the 5'6" sophomore from Shawnee Mission, Kansas. Inbound, quickly thrown to Newquist, and another whistle and a foul will be called on Ottawa just 2 seconds after it was inbounded. Goes on Jordan Nockbar, her first personal. Team second in the first quarter. 5:58 remaining in the first. 9-5 the lead for the Spires from St. Mary. White with a deep three from straightaway, draws rim. Vaughn with the board for the Lady Braves, and she will leave it with Emily Rose. Rose to the left wing, puts 4 fingers in the air, then kicks it up top to Vaughn. Vaughn driving, getting into the short corner, spins in the lane, and she's going to be called for a travel. As she was cut off inside by Sheckle. And for the Lady Braves, that is their first turnover of the night. First turnover on either team, with 5:36 remaining in the first quarter, and the Spires leading 9-5. Sheckle in the corner, swings it up top to White. White, another step back three from straight away. It's good. And just like that, Tiani White with 8 points. And St. Mary goes back up by 7, ties their largest lead of the game. They started this one out on a 7-0 run. Hughes left wing, pass inside, will go to Grizzle, and a reach-in foul will be called on St. Mary, as Grizzle is kind of going from block to block that time, and Ottawa has really tried to work it inside early on. Fresh shot clock for the Lady Braves. Emily Rose will inbound. They'll kick it to Nockbar in the left corner. They'll swing it to Hughes. 5:04 remaining in the first. Ottawa down by 7. Hughes all the way to the basket, kicks it in the corner to Vaughn. She'll shoot the three. It's good for Liz Vaughn. Not known for her three-point shooting, but she hits that one in rhythm. Probably the best-looking jumper we've seen from Liz Vaughn this season. Has a knack to get to the rim, but that time catches it in rhythm and shoots it. Three-pointer on the other end from Newquist, off the front rim, and it drops. And another one of those shots here in the Ryan Sports Center, where in every other gym in the conference, there is no way that one drops. And a whistle inside on St. Mary on the other end of the floor. That's going to go on Cassidy. It'll be her first personal, second on St. Mary in the quarter. Subs coming in. Number 14, Kinsey Beeler, the 5'2" freshman from Greenwood, Kansas. Along with number 45, Dakota Corley, the 6'3" junior from Longton, Kansas. In for the Lady Braves. Coming back in, is Jenna Kramer. Grizzle tries to score over Corley. Comes up short. And Mariah Grizzle is now 0 of 3 from the floor, as the Lady Braves trail by 7, 4:15 remaining in the first quarter. They're looking at Corley inside, said they tried to kick it back up top to Newquist. Newquist to Sheckle. Sheckle by Vaughn, gets all the way to the bucket, has it stripped away. It goes out of bounds, last touch by Vaughn. 12 on the shot clock for St. Mary. Cassidy will inbound. They lob it inside to Corley. Her shot is off the mark, but they're going to say Vaughn caught her on the arm. Instead, they're going to change it. It's going to go on Grizzle. That's her second personal. Third team foul on the Lady Braves. So Corley shoots 2. The transfer from Independence Community College hits the first one. Spires have doubled up the Lady Braves here as it's 16-8. Grizzle's going to have to come out with 2 fouls. That'll bring in number 32, Katie Riffle, 5'8" junior from Harrisonville, Missouri. Corley's second is good as well. It's a 9-point lead for the Spires, their largest of the game. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Backdoor cut finds Hendricks. He'll kick it out to Rose in the left corner. Rose dribble drive, gets in the lane, throws it off the glass, and it's rebounded by Corley. I think Rose didn't realize how far into the bucket she was. It kind of just got stuck and had to throw up a wild shot. Corley driving inside, loses the handle, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by St. Mary. Maddie McAvoy checks in for Ottawa, the 5'4" sophomore from Shawnee Mission, Kansas. In for the Spires will be Lexi Schamberger, That's coming out will be Paige Shekel. 17-8, the lead for St. Mary. And when you look at the first matchup, Ottawa gave up 19 in the first quarter. After that, they didn't get any more than 15 the rest of the way. One of those quarters, Ottawa only gave up 9, and another foul called on St. Mary's. That's going to go on Cassidy. That'll be her second. Third team foul on St. Mary in the first quarter. Kelsey Hendricks to inbound for Ottawa. Tiani White going to come into the game as Cassidy will check out. Tiani White, leading scorer. She has 8. Inbound to the right corner to McAvoy. McAvoy goes baseline. Double teamed. Let's kick it out to Vaughn. Vaughn by one defender. Gets the basket, goes high off the glass. It's short. Riffle gets the offensive rebound, though. And Ottawa gets another chance, and then they call an offensive foul on Riffle for the push-off in the corner. That is the 4th team foul on the Lady Braves. First personal on Riffle. Ottawa 3 of 9 from the field to start this one. St. Mary 6 of 11. Again, they're going to lob it inside to Corley on the right block. She turns, faces, air ball. Rebound by Kramer. Nice job by Riffle to just kind of stand her ground, put her hands straight up, and forces the tough shot. Vaughn to the bucket, and she's fouled with the body. It's going to go on Rachel Newquist. Her first personal. 4th team foul on St. Mary as Vaughn steps to the stripe. She's got 3 points tonight. Along with a rebound. Vaughn's first free throw is good. Sienna Brown back into the game as Newquist will take a seat. Nockbar will check in for Vaughn after this free throw. Vaughn looking to convert from the foul line. A little bit of a homecoming for her, the freshman from Kansas City, Kansas, and she's got 5 points, leading scorer for the Lady Braves right now as they're down by 7. 2:53 remaining in the first. Seven-point lead for the Spires. They have been red hot from behind the arc where they are 3 of 4. Brown from up high works it right wing. She will find Cassidy. 3-pointer on the way from Brown off the back rim, but an offensive rebound put back by Corley. And after the play, Corley just kind of runs over Nockbar in the middle of the floor. As Dakota Corley comes in, and she scored 4 points and has 2 boards. Back to a 9-point lead for the Spires. 2:24 left in the first quarter. Hendricks right side for Riffle. Left-hand dribble. Leaves it with McAvoy as Ottawa runs a little bit of motion. McAvoy right side for Hendricks. Throws it inside. No one there for Ottawa. Maybe trying to lob it to Nockbar, but another turnover. Tiani White all the way to the bucket. In and out. Offensive rebound by Sienna Brown. Brown. Right side, and they're going to have a whistle and a travel called on St. Mary. Is that they called on Kinsey Wheeler as the Spires have turned it over twice. Ottawa's only turned it over once, but they are 3 of 10 from the field. They find themselves down by 9. McAvoy to Kramer. Right wing to Hendricks. In the right corner to Nockbar. Left-hand dribble, Nockbar to the foul line. Spinning on Brown. Kicks it in the corner to Riffle. She'll shoot the 3 from straight on. It's off the back rim. Nockbar fights for the rebound. Hendricks has it. Fresh shot clock for the Lady Braves. Hendricks all the way to the bucket. Runner in the lane is no good, but a foul will be called on Corley. Kelsey Hendricks heads to the foul line. And for Corley, that's her first personal. 5th team foul. So Ottawa in the bonus for the final 135. Free throw for Hendricks is good. Ottawa is now 3 of 3 from the foul line, but they have been out-rebounded 10-5. McAvoy comes out. Hughes comes back in. Hendricks' second is good. Ottawa within 7 again. They've been down by at least 7 for 8 minutes and 33 seconds of the first quarter. Driving left side is Schamberger. Lobs it inside to Brown. Shekel backing in, misses it. Rebound pulled down by Hendricks. And a good box out inside by Riffle. Hendricks attacking, and a whistle and a foul will be called on St. Mary. And Hendricks is going to go back to the line. And it was Schamberger just kind of riding the left hip of Hendricks all the way up the floor, and they're going to call that every time. They end up calling it a reach-in foul on Shekel, so that's her first personal, but Ottawa already in the bonus. They get within 6, 1:16 remaining in the first quarter. Hendricks' second free throw is good as well, and Ottawa within 5 at 19-14. 1:16 left in the first. Ottawa has scored 4 in a row, and they find themselves within 5. White to Brown. They're looking inside to Shekel. They run a little two-man game. It's tipped right into the hands of White. Ottawa thought they were going to go the other way. Brown goes inside, goes through the hands of Schamberger, and she dribbles it out of bounds. Turnover on St. Mary, their third of the afternoon. Back in for the Spires. It'll be Rachel Newquist as Corley will check out. Hendricks will walk it across the center line. Leaves it with Hughes. Hughes trying to attack to the short corner. He dribbles back out to the wing. Hughes crossover dribble trying to go by White. Makes it up top to Knockbar. They'll swing it to Kramer on the wing. Kramer inside to Riffle. Riffle working into the lane, spins, goes up with the right hand, has it blocked. Kramer gets it back, and now dribble into the right corner. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Knockbar with the runner. It's so good, and they're going to say shot clock violation before the shot from Knockbar, and another turnover on the Lady Braves. Their third of the quarter. Vaughn will come in for Riffle. And Ottawa has played well with Mariah Grizzle on the bench with 2 fouls. 29 seconds left in the quarter. St. Mary can hold for the final shot. The way Tiani White has shot the ball in the quarter, wouldn't be surprised if she gets one off quickly, but now she'll dribble back near midcourt and wait it out with 15 seconds remaining in the quarter. White guarded by Hendricks. Now the pick and roll comes. White keeps the dribble, stutter steps, gets in the lane, and she just throws it out of bounds. But they're going to say it was last touched by Ottawa. And you see Liz Vaughn not happy, as she thought that White just kind of lost control and it went out of bounds. 5.6 seconds left in the quarter. Shekel to inbound. Shekel slaps the ball, finds White wide open. She can't finish, gets her own rebound, has it blocked. And then they're going to say a foul on Ottawa with 2.2 remaining in the quarter. And that's the second time St. Mary has been able to find a player wide open on that backside block on the inbound. They scored the first time. Second time, White earns 2 free throws. Tiani White leading all scorers with 8. Chance to get into double digits if she makes both. Playing her final game as a Spire. She misses the first one. White, the senior from Omaha, Nebraska, transfer from Seward County Community College. Scotty White hits the second. St. Mary has scored 20 in the first quarter. Inbound will go to Vaughn. 1 second. And Ottawa will not take a shot, as that will do it for the first quarter. Lady Braves down 20-14 at the end of 1. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2. It doesn't matter if you're in the game or just working around the house. Injuries can happen, but not all of them require a trip to the ER. Ransom Memorial Health's Express Care Clinic can help. They're now open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Ransom Memorial Health, providing you with remarkable care. Visit ransom.org.
Back here at the Ryan Sports Center where Ottawa trails St. Mary at the end of one quarter, 20-14. Ottawa 3 of 12 in the first, but they do go 6 of 6 from the foul line and 2 of 4 from the three-point line. St. Mary's 7 of 18, 3 of 5 from behind the arc, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. St. Mary's out rebounded Ottawa 12-8 through one period. Liz Vaughn leading scorer for Ottawa with 5, and Tiani White leading the way for St. Mary with 9. Ottawa basketball to start the second quarter. On the floor for the Lady Braves is Vaughn, Hendricks, Hughes, Nachbar, and Kramer. Final regular season game for the Lady Braves in 2018-19. They look to get to double-digit wins in conference play, and St. Mary's starting out in a zone here. And Vaughn's going to throw it over the head of Hughes, and she tried to work it from one side of the floor to the other. Ottawa took care of the basketball pretty well in the first quarter, only had 3 turnovers. But the first possession here in the second quarter gives it right back to the Spires. White, right side for Brown, on the wing. Leaves it with Shekel. Shekel, crossover dribble on Kramer, tries to drive, but Kramer met her the whole way. White takes another 3, hit draws rim, rebound by Kramer. Kramer going to keep the dribble into the front court. Little stutter step back jumper from 8. It's partially blocked, and it's an air ball. Rebound by Cassidy. White, right corner, coming off that dribble. Jumper in the corner, off the front rim. Vaughn has it and then loses it out of bounds. As that was Jalea Rice who took that initial jumper. Rice, the 5'4" sophomore from DeKalb, Missouri. So a fresh shot clock for the Spires as Tiani White inbounds it to Brown at the free throw line. Brown pump fakes, kicks it to Rice. Rice crossover dribble, goes in the corner. Baseline is Newquist. She's double teamed. Back out to Brown. Brown to the free throw line. She's going to travel. St. Mary's 4th turnover. So both clubs turning it over on their first possession of the second quarter. Still 20-14 in favor of the Spires. 8:54 to go in the half. Emily Rose comes in for Ottawa. McAvoy now heading to the scores table as well. Rose right side for Nachbar, gets the screen from Kramer. Pass in the corner, finds Hughes open for 3. It's good. And Ottawa 3 of 6 from behind the arc to start this one. Tiani White quickly going the other way, trying to catch Ottawa sleeping. Finds Brown. Brown hits the jumper again. That's the second time she has just kind of pulled up from 8 feet. That is a tough angle from that right corner. Hughes on the other end for 3. It's an air ball. It goes long and looks like Rice might have touched it. Oh, they're going to say she did not touch it. So it'll go to St. Mary. Rice pulled her hands back. She knew she had made a mistake, but the officials, one official just threw his hands up. So it'll go back to St. Mary. 22-17 Spires with the lead. 8:15 to go in the second quarter. Both teams playing their final game of the season. Brown has 2 handoffs, doesn't give it to either of them. Kicks out to Rice on the wing, deep 3 on the way. Rebound into the hands of Newquist. Pass left side. Driving is Shekel. Left side for Beeler. Beeler goes baseline. Back to Newquist. Newquist all the way to the bucket. Kicks it right side Brown. Out to Rice. Great ball movement, and they're going to call 3 seconds in the lane on St. Mary before the shot is taken by Paige Shekel. And St. Mary going with the press here. 1-2-1 trap. Going full court with it as well. Rose in trouble. Kicks it back to Hughes. They'll find McAvoy on the logo in the middle of the floor. She will leave it with Rose on the wing. Rose to Kramer. Kramer crossover dribble to the foul line. In the short corner to Nachbar. Nachbar in the lane. Looking to attack off the glass. The up and under layup comes up short. Rebound by St. Mary. A little slower start here in the second quarter after a fast-paced first. Pass inside and a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. That's posting up down low was Newquist on Caitlin Hughes. Her first team foul here in the second quarter. Mariah Grizzle still on the bench with 2 fouls. Picked up those fouls in the first 3 minutes of the quarter. Second leading scorer on this club. Beeler to Brown, right side Shekel. Shekel right by a defender, all the way to the basket. Left-hand layup's good, and Kramer got caught with the initial pump fake. Shekel all the way to the basket. Hughes going baseline, up and under, and she's fouled by Rice, and not a smart foul by Jalea Rice. Hughes had found herself stuck under the bucket and just kind of able to use her body to entice Rice to commit the contact in the foul. Hughes to the line to shoot two. First one's no good. Vaughn will come back in for Kramer. The first time tonight for St. Mary will be number 33, Bailey Wright, the 5'5 junior from Midland, Texas. Another transfer, this time from Midland College. Second for Hughes is good. And Ottawa trails by 6, 24-18, 6:54 to go in the half. The first of two games this afternoon. The men's contest will tip at 5 o'clock here at the Ryan Sports Center in Leavenworth. Brown in the lane. Right side for Shekel. Shekel right corner pass. Three-pointer on the way is off the back rim. It's a long rebound. And it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by St. Mary. The three-pointer from Newquist. St. Mary was 3 of 3 to start the game from behind the arc. They are now 3 of 8. Rose looking to pick up the pace. Sprints to the front court. Rose to the elbow. Up top to Vaughn. Really trying to find Knockbar down low, who's posted up. Can't get it to her. McAvoy open for 3 from straight on. It's good. And Ottawa starting to find their shooting stroke as they are 4 of 7 from the three-point line. Lady Braves within 3 at 24-21. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. They lob it inside. It goes through the hands of Newquist. She recovers, gets it back. It's blocked by Knockbar. And it's a jump ball as Knockbar got her hand on it, and possession will remain with St. Mary. Shekel will check out. Schamberger back in for the Spires. 16 on the shot clock. Inbound will come from Kenzie Beeler. Beeler to Brown at the elbow. Brown left side for Newquist. Left side pass for Brown. Brown in the lane. Going to call Knockbar for the foul. That is a tough, they're going to say it's on Rose. Knockbar was the one defending. And for Rose, that's her first personal. Second team foul on the Lady Braves. Riffle into the game. Knockbar will check out. Beeler to inbound. They'll lob it to Corley. Corley at the foul line. Double teamed. They go back inside to Brown. Right side to Beeler. Three-pointer on the way from straightaways, in and out. Ball knocked in the air. Rebound by Hughes. And Ottawa has numbers if they'll go. Hughes to Vaughn. Vaughn in the corner. McAvoy can't handle it. Gets it back. Drives. Has Vaughn right behind her. Just hands it off. Vaughn. It's a screen from McAvoy. Pass up top to Rose. 15 on the shot clock. Screen coming from Riffle. Rose, little stutter step and hesitation. A lot of contact. Goes with the left-hand layup. Comes up short. Schamberger to the wing. To Corley up high. Corley left side pass. To Wright. Pass. Shot inside is no good. Ball's on the floor. Hughes has it. Hughes to McAvoy. She's able to keep her feet in bounds. McAvoy to the bucket, and it's blocked out of bounds by Sienna Brown. Ottawa will keep possession with 22 on the shot clock. Hendricks into the game, along with Brooke Barron. Barron, the 5'5 freshman from Kingston, Arkansas. Inbound goes to McAvoy, who goes baseline, and she's going to step out of bounds. 4:47 remaining in the half. Ottawa has turned it over 5 times today. And Tiani White will bring it up for the Spires. White looking left side, picks up her dribble, now finds Brown on the left wing. Brown looking back in on Vaughn. Fadeaway is going to come up way short, but an offensive rebound by St. Mary, and then stepping out of bounds is going to be Cassidy. It goes back to Ottawa. Ottawa now at 26% from the field. but are 57% from behind the three-point line. Vaughn looking to break the press, finds Barron. Ottawa has numbers, but Barron will drill back up top to Hendricks. 19 on the shot clock. McAvoy right wing. Up top to Barron. Left side for Vaughn. Back up top to Hendricks. Right wing pass to McAvoy. Overhead pass finds Ripple over for three. It's good. And Ottawa has tied it at 24 as they have trailed by as many as 9. 3:57 to go in the half. And Ottawa's done all of this with Mariah Grizzle on the bench. Newquist, right side for White. White, crossover dribble. Leaves it with Schamberger. Back to White. Trying to get it inside to Corley, but Riffle doing a good job of fronting her all the way to the bucket and scoring off the glass this time is going to be Bailey Wright. St. Mary retakes the lead at 26-24. Ottawa has not led in this game. Hendricks all the way to the bucket, and she's going to be fouled on the floor. She was tripped up going to the basket. Foul's going to go on Bailey Wright. Her first personal, second team foul on St. Mary in the quarter. And Wright will come out of the game as Cassidy checks back in. Inbound from Hendricks to McAvoy in the right corner. She'll just shoot the three. It's in and out. Rebound by Brown. That one looked good as well as White looking to push in the lane all the way to the basket. Scores over the top of Kelsey Hendricks. And no one for Ottawa stopping the dribble from White, who got the rebound and then dribbled coast to coast. St. Mary goes on a 4-0 run. They go back up 28-24 past the corner, finds Riffle. She'll step into a three. It's in and out. Rebound by Brown. Brown has it stripped away. Ball's on the floor. Vaughn has it. She's going to find McAvoy. McAvoy 2-on-1 finally picks up the ball. Now she'll slow it up. Good decision by McAvoy. She was having problems picking up the ball. Instead of making a mess, decided she would wait for the rest of her teammates to get there. Hendricks up high. Keeps the dribble. 10 on the shot clock. Asks for a screen. It's going to come from Vaughn on her left. Hendricks picks up her dribble. Finds McAvoy on the wing. 5 seconds. McAvoy all the way to the bucket, and she's going to be... Oh, no, they're going to say it's just a block by Tiani White. A lot of body again. So 2 seconds on the shot clock for Ottawa as they'll inbound. 2:19 left in the half. Ottawa trailing by 4. Rachel Stark comes in for Ottawa. 6-foot freshman from Noble, Oklahoma. Also in Caitlin Hughes as Riffle and Barron along with McAvoy come out. Also in Jordan Knockbar. 2 seconds on the shot clock for Ottawa. Hendricks to inbound. They're looking for Knockbar. And it's going to be thrown into the backcourt. They've got to get a shot off. Stark doesn't notice, and it's a shot clock violation on Ottawa. And for the Lady Braves, that'll be turnover number 6. 2:16 to go in the half. 28-24 St. Mary leads. They've led by as many as 9 here in the second quarter, but Ottawa got it tied up at 24. Spire scored 4 straight. White, right side of the floor. Leaves it with Schamberger. Back to White. Right corner finds Shekel. Inside to Corley. Corley trying to score off the glass and does. And she has the 6'3" frame to just kind of lean into him. She's going to shoot over every player on the floor. Shekel's got 6, and they've gone on a 6-0 run. 1:46 left in the half. Hughes left wing to Stark. Stark guarded by Corley. Stark crossover dribble. Loses it. Ball's on the floor. Has it stripped away. Going the other way is Tiani White. White attacking in the lane. Kicks it up top. 3-pointer on the way from Schamberger is good. And Ottawa has given up a 9-0 run after tying it at 24, and it's 33-24 St. Mary. Stark, the knockbar, left side for Hughes. Hughes. They're going to call Hughes for a double dribble. And Ottawa's 8th turnover. Make that 7, excuse me. 1:09 left in the half. St. Mary has dominated points in the paint. It's 14-2 in favor of the Spires. Corley, right side for White to Shekel. just inside the three-point line. Back to White. 10 on the shot clock. White with the screen from Corley. Crossover dribble, step back three-pointer from straight away is off the side rim. Rebound by Nockbar. 41 seconds left in the half. Ottawa's gone scoreless for the last 3 minutes after battling all the way back from down 9. St. Mary's able again to stretch it out to 9 currently. Hendricks to Nockbar, open for 3. She'll shoot it. It's long. Rebound by Hendricks. Hendricks has it, then it's ripped away by Tiani White. St. Mary can hold for the final shot. Pushing in transition. Gets it inside, and they're going to call it travel for Cassidy. Could have been a charge as well. So Ottawa can get the final shot here with 13 and a half seconds left. Kramer comes in for Stark. Ottawa gets another shooter on the floor here. 13.5. And Ottawa quickly trapped. It's going to go to Kramer. Kramer, 9 seconds left. Kramer keeping the dribble. In the corner goes to Hendricks. She'll shoot the 3. It's good for Kelsey Hendricks and a big bucket for Ottawa, as they're going to go into the half down by 4. Might probably make that 6 as it's 33-27 in favor of the Spires. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
I came here to run cross country and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team. To be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu. You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Appreciate it. Welcome back to the Ryan Sports Center. Ottawa trails at the half, 33-27 to the University of St. Mary. The Spires jumped out to an early 7-0 lead in the first minute and 27 seconds before head coach Bruce Tate took a timeout. St. Mary was 3 of 3 from the field, and Tiani White has scored 5 of those 7. He's currently the leading scorer with 11 for the Spires. Ottawa, though, was able to put a little bit of a run and got within 6 at 20-14 at the end of one. Ottawa 3 of 12 from the field in the first quarter, but were 6 of 6 from the foul line. Mariah Grizzle picked up 2 fouls, who is the second leading scorer on this team, almost averaging 10 points a game. And she has only played a couple minutes here so far. When you look at those first half stats, just 6 total minutes in the first half. In the second quarter, Ottawa trailed by as many as 9, but was able to tie it up at 24. With about 6 minutes to go in the second quarter before St. Mary goes on a 9-0 run to get it to 33-24. Ottawa was scoreless for over 3 minutes, but they hit a 3-pointer at the end of the first half to get within 6 at 33-27 with a 3-pointer from Kelsey Hendricks. Ottawa hitting 6 3-pointers in the first half on 12 attempts. St. Mary 4 of 11, but the Spires are 40% from the field. Braves just 28%. So 6 of 7 baskets have been from behind the three-point line, and then you take into account the 7 of 8 from the foul line. We'll take a timeout. You've been listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to be a sponsor of this Ottawa University Braves basketball broadcast and a supporter of OU Athletics. For Great Life membership options to the golf course and fitness center, just visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Braves!
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Welcome back as we're here at the Ryan Sports Center. Ottawa down at the break, 33-27. The University of St. Mary in the first half for Ottawa, leading scorer coming off the bench for Ottawa. My apologies. Make that Kelsey Hendricks with that three-pointer to end the half. Finished with 7 points and 3 rebounds. Liz Vaughn, 5 points and a rebound off the bench. Caitlin Hughes, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Maddie McAvoy with 3. Jenna Kramer with 3. Mariah Grizzle, 2 points and a rebound, but just played 5 minutes and 56 seconds in the first half as she ended up with 2 quick fouls. Katie Riffle also hit a 3 and had a rebound. Ottawa with 16 total rebounds in the first. 7 assists on all 7 baskets. That's pretty impressive for the Lady Braves, but they have 9 turnovers, 1 block, and 1 steal. Did come up with 6 offensive rebounds in the first half. 28% from the field is where Ottawa finished. 6 of 12 from the three-point line, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. For St. Mary, leading scorer Tiani White, 11 points, 7 of those coming in the first quarter. Also had a rebound, 1 block, and 1 steal, along with 2 assists. Paige Shekel had 4 points and 2 rebounds. Sienna Brown, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Lexi Schamberger, 3 points and a rebound. Danielle Cassidy, 3 points and a rebound. Bailey Wright with 2 points and a rebound. And Dakota Corley, 6 points, 3 boards, and a steal for St. Mary. Spires 40% from the field, 36% from behind the arc, and 75% from the foul line. St. Mary outscored Ottawa 20-14 in the first quarter. And both teams scored 13 in the second. Last field goal for Ottawa happened as time expired. For St. Mary, they were scoreless to the final 128. Ottawa has not led in this game. Largest lead for St. Mary was by 9 at the 4:04 mark of the first quarter. Score's been tied once, and there have been 0 lead changes in the first half. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO Sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055. When nasty dark spots and stains invade your home's floors and upholstery, wait. It's a truck, SUV. No, it's Stan's cleaning service van to the rescue. With over 40 years of experience, Stan is a superhero at battling villainous stains and spots, using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout, and tile. And VCT tile maintenance, your home will shine and smell oh so good. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
What it means to be, you brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to be a sponsor of this Ottawa University Braves basketball broadcast and a supporter of OU Athletics. For Great Life membership options to the golf course and fitness center, just visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Braves!
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I recently joined my father in business, and I am looking forward to working with families in Miami and Franklin County. Lewisburg will be my home base, and I am eager to make friends and meet the neighbors.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Welcome back as we'll look at scores from around the KCAC. Only other games going on right now is Southwestern hosting Oklahoma Wesleyan. And in that matchup, Southwestern trails the Eagles 48-36 at halftime. Avila hosting Friends this afternoon. It's 35-26 in favor of Avila, as that one has 8:25 remaining in the third quarter. Reminder, we will have the men's contest to follow this one at 5 o'clock. Might be a little later start. It is senior night here in Leavenworth, so we'll keep you updated on when the Ottawa and St. Mary men's contest will start. We didn't have any senior festivities before the game started, so I have to think it'll take place between the two games. So it might be later than a 5 o'clock start, but the Braves coming off what could potentially be considered the biggest win in Ottawa history. They defeated the #1 ranked team in the country, Oklahoma Wesleyan, on Wednesday night by a final of 104-102 in overtime. The Braves did fall to St. Mary in the first matchup this season in Wilson Fieldhouse. They're looking for a little bit of redemption here in the Ryan Sports Center. We'll take a 30-second break. When we come back, we'll have the start of your second half. You're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I came here to run cross country and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families, like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team. To be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Welcome back to the Ryan Sports Center. For Ottawa, the starting five here in the second half will be Kramer to go along with Mariah Grizzle, Kelsey Hendricks, Caitlin Hughes, and Jordan Nachbar. We'll wait and see who comes out of the huddle for St. Mary. But Ottawa trailing by 6, trying to get into double-digit wins in KCAC play this season. They won 10 last year as they finished 10-18. They look to finish with 10 wins, but they are trailing by 6. We start the third. For St. Mary, it'll be Schamberger, White, Cassidy, Shekel, and Brown. Ottawa with the ball, left to right on your radio dial here in the second half. As we will start the third quarter, inbounds will go to Hendricks. Ottawa did beat St. Mary 71-55 in Wilson Fieldhouse back on January 2nd. Quickly, Ottawa goes to Grizzle down low, can't finish. Gets her own offensive rebound, has it blocked out of bounds by Brown. And Mariah Grizzle having to battle inside with Sienna Brown. 28 on the shot clock for the Lady Braves. Hendricks to inbound. Right corner goes to Hughes, lobs it inside to Grizzle, spins, kicks it left side to Hendricks. Dangerous passes. Had to find Hendricks in the left corner. Hendricks with the dribble, works to the right wing, leaves it with Hughes. Hughes in the lane. Balls to the ground, just kind of throws up a left-handed layup. It's the bottom of the basket, rebound by the Spires. Schamberger, left side for Cassidy. Cassidy going to get a screen to her left. Decides to go to Shekel with the pass. Back to Brown. Down low to Shekel. Nachbar knocks it out of bounds, and it'll remain with St. Mary. 13 on the shot clock. Inbound is going to come from Cassidy. St. Mary with a 6-point lead in the ball. Shekel, left side for White. Down low, it goes to Brown on the left block. Brown facing up, takes the jumper. It's off the back rim, rebound by Grizzle. Mariah Grizzle picks up a rebound. That's only her second of the game to go along with 2 points. But in her defense, she only played 5 minutes in the first half after picking up 2 fouls early on. Hughes in the corner for 3 left, wide open, it's good. In Ottawa picking up where they left off in the first half as they are 7 of 13 from the 3-point line tonight. White, left wing, screen coming. Pick and roll, and she'll find Shekel wide open. She misses the left-handed layup. Beautiful pass from Tiani White. Shekel unable to finish. Hendricks inside to Grizzle. Grizzle on Brown, and they're going to call a foul on Grizzle, and it's an offensive charge. And that is going to be Mariah Grizzle's third. And Vaughn will have to come into the game for Mariah Grizzle, who leaves with 3 fouls with 8:23 remaining in the third quarter. Head coach Bruce Tate talking to the officials, and it looks like he got a warning as he did not get an explanation. So very perplexing that time by the officials. Cassidy, left wing. Screen comes from Shekel. The leader was Shekel on the elbow. She traveled, no whistle. But a foul will be called on Hughes. Shekel scores at the rim, and an and one opportunity for Paige Shekel. Shekel, the sophomore from Garnett, Kansas, played at Anderson County, right down the road from Ottawa. Shekel finishes the three-point play, and it's up to a 6-point lead for St. Mary's. Those are the first points scored here in the third quarter. We've played 2 minutes. Hughes right wing, right corner to Nockbar. Kramer was flashing to the high post. Nockbar swings it left side for Hendricks. To Vaughn in the right short corner. Vaughn in trouble. It's a 3 count, has to get rid of the ball. Finds Hughes in the short corner. Left-hand dribble by one defender, gets in the lane. All the way to the bucket, she's fouled by Tiani White. And Hughes will shoot 2. Hughes 1 of 2 from the foul line today. She's got 7 points, 3 rebounds. This is a team with no seniors on it for Ottawa. So they will return all 5 starters next year. Hughes' first free throw is good. Lady Braves, 8 of 9 from the foul line today. They've struggled from the field where they are at 27%, but the field goals they have made is where they are 7 of 13 from the three-point line. Ball is loose. Vaughn gets it back as she steals it from Shekel after the missed free throw. And Ottawa gets another possession here as they're down by 5. 7:30 to go in the third. Hendricks, screen coming from Nockbar. Hendricks to the elbow, kicks it out to Kramer. Kramer to Vaughn in the left wing. Back to Hughes, deep 3 from NBA range, hits the backboard. Into the hands of Shekel. Had Tiani White right in her face and took an NBA range 3. White, screen from Brown. White driving in the lane. Jump stop, throws it up. Was on a line, and somehow it goes. Tiani White with 13. 38-31, St. Mary with the lead. 6:53 to play in the third. They've led by as many as 9 in the game. This is the biggest lead for them here in the third quarter. Kramer in the lane. Stuck there, trying to spin on her pivot foot. Has to go up top to Vaughn. In the corner, goes to Hughes, and Kramer thought it was going to her, and she knocks it out of bounds. Turnover on Ottawa. Their 11th of the game. St. Mary's outscored Ottawa 5-4 in the third quarter. White. Now Nockbar will guard her. Leaves it with Shekel. Surprised White didn't try and go one-on-one that time with Nockbar. Step back three-pointer on the way is off the front rim. Rebound by Vaughn. And Vaughn's pass is going to be stolen by White, but she can't keep it out of bounds. St. Mary this season 2-10 at home. They've played some spirited basketball here on senior night. So 2 seniors of Tiani White and Sienna Brown. Vaughn right wing. Leave it with Hughes on the wing. She'll do it back to the left side of the floor where she leaves it with Kramer. Kramer, jumper from just outside the foul line, draws rim. Rebound by Tiani White. Ball's on the floor as White couldn't control it. And there's going to be a jump ball as Nockbar, try and catch that number. It looked like she was tied up with Rachel Newquist. Hughes comes out. Rose comes in. Shooting percentage for Ottawa now at 26%. 5:51 to go in the third. St. Mary up 38-31. Ottawa won the first matchup 71-55, but it took a 29-15 fourth quarter for Ottawa to pull away. Schamberger. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Nockbar. She was trying to go to Newquist at the block, and Nockbar read it. 16 on the shot clock. Inbound will come from the Spires. Corley into the game. Shekel will check out. Riffle comes in for Ottawa. For Jenna Kramer. The inbound comes from Danielle Cassidy. Cassidy lobs it to Corley at the foul line, back up top to White. Right side to Newquist. Cross-court pass as that goes into the hands of Schamberger. Well, that's got to be a charge. Yes, it will be a charge as Schamberger put her shoulder right into the chest of Nockbar. And she earns the offensive foul. Lexi Schamberger. That's her first personal, second team foul. McAvoy comes in. Hendricks will take a quick breather. Total of 9 points have been scored here in the third quarter between the two teams. 5:25 remaining in the third, 38-31, St. Mary with the lead. Rose, right corner, pump fake, gets the elbow. Then back to McAvoy. Ottawa needs a little bit more movement on the offensive end right now. Riffle left open for three. It's going to be an air ball. And it goes out of bounds. Gets Ottawa to 7 of 15 from the three-point line. Rice into the game. Or Schamberger. 5:07 left in the third. Was a good look from Riffle as she was left open. Maybe just didn't set her feet or square her shoulders up that time. Newquist. Right side. That finds Beeler. Dribble handoff to Cassidy. Back to Rice for three from the wing. It's good. And St. Mary matches their largest lead of the, or two, that is their largest lead of the game as they go up by 10. Rice. Giving St. Mary a 10-point lead. Riffle in the corner. Up top to Rose. Rose now dribbles back near midcourt. Screen coming from Riffle. Rose to Riffle. Lob it inside to Nockbar. Nockbar will face up, driving, and a whistle. And a foul called on St. Mary. Be the third team foul on the Spires here in the third quarter. Second personal on Newquist. Rose will inbound as Ottawa does get a fresh shot clock. McAvoy in the right corner. To Vaughn on the wing. Screen coming from Riffle. Vaughn left side for Rose. Lobs it inside to Nockbar. Back to Rose in the left corner. Rose just takes the three. It's an air ball. Rebound by McAvoy, though, as she takes it away from the 6'3" Corley. And they're going to say it drew rim. So Ottawa gets a fresh shot clock, and then it's stolen away by Beeler. McAvoy a little careless with her dribble. Right side. They're going to go to Cassie. Down low to Corley. High off the glass. She'll score. 12-point lead. And Ottawa's going to take another timeout. As they trail 43-31. 3:44 to play in the third. You're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
What it means to be, you brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
St. Mary currently on a 10-4 run to start this third quarter. They have taken control of this one as they lead by 12. Big post inside for St. Mary. Corley has been a problem for Ottawa. She's scored 8. She goes 6'3". Just able to shoot over every Ottawa defender. Ottawa only 4 points here in the third quarter. Rose going baseline, kicks it out to Vaughn, to Hendricks, to Nockbar for three. Great ball move from Ottawa. Nockbar cans it. Ottawa comes out of the timeout and gets a big three-pointer to get within 9 at 43-34. 3:25 to play in the third. Newquist, guarded by Nockbar. Right side pass for Cassidy. Cassidy taking over at the point right now, leaves it with Rice. Cassidy in the right corner. Baseline goes Cassidy all the way to the basket. Vaughn turned her back. It's going to be the help defense that time. Turned her back and gave Cassidy the open lane to the bucket. Back to an 11-point lead for St. Mary. We're under 3 minutes to play in the third. Vaughn left corner. Up top to Nockbar. Right wing for Rose. Inside it'll go to Grizzle. She's double teamed and we're going to have a jump ball. Means it will remain with Ottawa. You have to wonder how healthy Mariah Grizzle is. She's got her left knee taped up, and every time she comes down the floor, she is limping heavily on that left leg. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Hendricks to inbound. Goes to Hughes in the right corner. Down low, it'll go to Grizzle on the right block. DeRose on the right wing. They'll swing it to Knockbar. Knockbar by her defender, looking to go by Corley. Corley with the contact, and they're going to say it's a shot clock violation, but thought that runner from Knockbar hit the rim. Instead, they say shot clock violation on the Lady Braves for their 13th turnover. 11-point lead for the Spires, 2:28 to play in the third. Cassidy dribbled all the way in the lane and then decides to dribble back towards midcourt. They lob it to Corley inside. She goes off the glass. Shot's no good. Rebound by Grizzle. And with Corley on the floor, Ottawa has to try and push the tempo, as she does struggle to get back on the defensive end. They can really catch the Spires out of position. Hughes to Knockbar. In the corner, it'll go to Rose. Open for three. It's off the side of the rim. Looked like the ball might have slipped out of her hand. St. Mary quickly in transition. Ottawa starting to cool down from behind the arc where they're 8 of 18. They were 8 of 14 at one point here in the second half. Newquist in the corner. Pass was tipped. It was intended for Corley, and Grizzle got a piece of it. Kramer back into the game as Rose will check out. Cassidy's inbound. Right side for Beeler. 10 on the shot clock. In the corner goes to Cassidy. They'll lob it to down low to Corley. Fadeaway jumper is in and out. Grizzle with the rebound. That one spun around in the cylinder at least 3 times. Then rolled off the backside as Grizzle able to box out. She'll have it on the left side of the floor. Swing to the Knockbar. Right wing for Hendrick. They find Grizzle down low. Goes off the glass. It's no good. And Grizzle just cannot finish at the rim right now. She was expecting the contact from Corley. It just never came. Cassidy to Rice for 3 again. It's way short. And Knockbar goes the other way, keeps it herself, finds Hughes. Hughes, thought about the 3, goes down low to Grizzle. Grizzle's going to be fouled and he'll shoot 2. And that time Ottawa does beat Corley down the floor. Doesn't have great speed. On a missed shot on the defensive end, Ottawa's got to find a way to push it. That time they get a 4-on-3, and it results in 2 free throws. Mariah Grizzle, 2 points, 5 rebounds. Make it 3 points as the first one's good. White, Brown, see who the other one checking in for St. Mary. That will be Schamberger. The number font is really tough to read with those gold numbers. Corley comes out. Shekel comes back in. St. Mary's led by as many as 12 here in the third quarter. They lead by 10 right now. Ottawa can get it within 10 with a made free throw. Grizzle, back rim, no good. Rebound was in Grizzle's hands, and now Shekel has it with a 3-on-2. Shekel to Beeler on the wing. They'll swing it to White. White driving on Knockbar. Dribbles line the back, goes baseline. She's cut off by Knockbar. Floater's going to come up short. Best defense of the night by Ottawa. Knockbar not falling for the hesitation and forces a tough shot from Tiani White. 30 seconds left in the third. 19 on the shot clock. Pick and roll up high with Grizzle and Hendricks. Hendricks all the way to the basket, has it blocked by Brown. Grizzle gets it back, leaves it with Knockbar. She's in the lane off the glass. It's no good. Ball's tipped out in the hands of Hughes, and now Ottawa can hold for the final shot. Hendricks in the corner. They'll lob it down to Grizzle. Grizzle in the lane, and they're going to call it for a charge. And taking that charge that time for St. Mary was Bailey Wright. That is the 4th personal on Mariah Grizzle. 9 seconds left in the third, and Ottawa's going to put a little pressure on here. Tiani White will get into the front court quickly. 2 seconds left. White, 3-pointer at the end of the third quarter is no good. And Ottawa heads into the fourth quarter, their final quarter of the season, down by 10. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Santa Fe Trail Meets, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Proudy Building Services, Edward Jones Representative Ryan Henningsen, and Ottawa Co-op. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Ottawa finds themselves down by 10 as we head to the fourth quarter, and their starting forward has 4 fouls. Coming out for St. Mary here in the fourth quarter will be Schamberger, White, Cassidy, Shekel, and Brown. Ottawa still has not broken their huddle. Leading scorer for St. Mary's, Siani White with 13 for Ottawa. Caitlin Hughes, leading scorer with 8. For Ottawa, it'll be Vaughn, Nockbar, Hendricks, Hughes, and Kramer. The St. Mary basketball as the inbound goes to White. Guarded by Hughes, finds Brown at the elbow. Brown sacking on Nockbar, gets in the lane, fadeaway jumper, scores off the glass. And putting the chest, and Nockbar talking to the official, she's looking for the offensive foul. And I can't blame her. She took a forearm to the chest. Very similar to what Grizzle was called for on the previous possession before the end of the third quarter. Vaughn picks up her dribble. We'll leave it with Hendricks. Back to Vaughn. Screen coming from Nockbar. Vaughn to the foul line. Drives inside. Her shot's knocked out of bounds by Brown. And Vaughn saying she was hit on the elbow. And no whistle and a foul by the officials who have really let them play tonight. Only one quarter has either team gotten into the bonus. Both teams did get in the bonus in the second quarter. But it was only for about 40 seconds. Inbound, all the way up top to Vaughn. Inside, they'll go right back to Nockbar. Nockbar working on Brown. It's going to fall. Hung on that backside of the rim and drops. Ottawa responds to the made bucket by St. Mary with one of their own. 47-37. 9:08 left in the game. Going baseline all the way to the basket. Cassidy has her shot blocked from behind by Vaughn. She got it with the right hand. Inbound will come from Beeler with 19 on the shot clock. White inside to Brown. Ottawa double teams on Brown. She'll dribble back to the free throw line. Beeler's going to travel. Tried to go with the pump fake, but in the process, didn't put the ball on the floor. St. Mary's only turned it over 9 times on the night. Ottawa's turned it over 12. 8:54 to play in the game. 47-37 the lead for St. Mary. They have led the whole way. Hendricks keeps the dribble, going all the way to the bucket. Gets by Brown. Beautiful hesitation. Just can't get it to go from 3 feet. And Brown gets the rebound. Three-pointer on the left wing from Schamberger is good as Ottawa a little late on that defensive rotation. And that gives St. Mary their largest lead of the game at 13. Vaughn spins, gets by her defender. Beautiful move, but can't score from point-blank range. Gets her own rebound, and a whistle and a foul will be called. That's twice Ottawa has put themselves in great position to finish from 2 or 3 feet. But couldn't score at the rim. Cassidy comes back in for Beeler. With 8:17 to play in the game, St. Mary up 50-37 over the Lady Braves. Hendricks inbound, finds Nockbar in the left corner. She'll swing it to Hughes on the wing. Hughes in the corner to Hendricks. The Kramer on the wing. Finally find Nockbar working on Sienna Brown. Nockbar, shot's blocked. Ball is loose as Nockbar collides with Sheckler. And that'll be the first team foul on Ottawa here in the fourth quarter. Second personal on Nockbar. 8:05 left in the game. Braves down by 13. Cassidy left side for Shekel. White comes off the screen, but Hughes read it. They will get it to her, but really had to work for it. Brown in the lane, has it stripped away. Hughes has it, Ottawa 2-on-2. Hughes is going to slow it up as St. Mary's does a good job to get back on defense. Kramer in the left corner, gets a screen, gets the elbow. Backdoor pass will find Nockbar, looking to score off the glass. It's no good. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it out to Hughes in the corner. She'll shoot the three. It's good. And Ottawa within 10. And head coach Bruce Tate takes a 30-second timeout with 7:29 to play. We'll take it. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The Army National Guard is committed to keeping the country safe and our communities secure. Composed of hundreds of thousands of citizen soldiers from all walks of life, the Guard is always ready to respond to local or national emergencies. We protect the homeland. We're always there when called upon, and in every state and territory, we stand guard for our communities. To learn more, log on to NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Kayla Hughes, three-pointer, gets Ottawa within 10 with 7:29 to play. Lady Braves have shot well from behind the arc tonight as they are 9 of 19. Really what's keeping them in it, they've only got a total of 11 made baskets on the evening, 9 of those from behind the arc. Ottawa going to put some pressure on as Hendricks is going to guard the length of the floor here on Danielle Cassidy. It's interesting they've moved Tiani White out to the wing, who's been the point guard the whole evening. And Cassidy has played the point the entire fourth quarter. White, right side for Brown. Leaves it. No, Brown keeps it herself. Thought she was going to leave with Schamberger. Backing in on Nockbar. Loses the dribble. Makes it up top to Shekel. Shekel, runner. Off the back rim. Rebound by Hughes. She's got the player behind her, but recognizes Schamberger, who is looking to take that one from Hughes. Vaughn, left side. Dribbles back to the right side, gets the elbow, kicks it in the corner. Hendricks for three. It's good. And Ottawa within 7 with 6:46 to go. And Kelsey Hendricks has 10 as she goes into double digits. White, left wing, screen coming from Shekel. White leaves it with Brown. She'll shoot the three from straight on. It's good. And Ottawa's going to let Sienna Brown take that shot every night of the week. You couldn't find anyone on the floor that was going to put a hand in her face, and I don't blame the Lady Braves for that one, as Brown doesn't have a whole lot of arc on her shot. That was about as flat as it gets. Hendricks again for three on this end. It's off the back rim this time. Looked good, just didn't fall. And on the scouting report, you want to leave Sienna Brown open from there. That time the senior just gets it to go. Just tip your cap to her in that situation. Brown from up high. Right wing pass for Schamberger. Ottawa had all the momentum until that three went down for Brown. Cassidy pick and roll with Shekel. Cassidy in the lane. To White in the corner for three this time. It's off the back rim. Rebound by Vaughn. Vaughn, the Hendricks, it's taken away by Schamberger. Schamberger's layup is no good, and Vaughn gets pushed in the back from behind by Tiani White. And a whistle and a foul will be called on White, and a missed opportunity for Schamberger. He couldn't finish from 2 feet. In for Ottawa will be Grizzle and McAvoy. Rose also into the game. The players going out are Kramer, Hendricks, and Vaughn. On the floor for Ottawa is Nockbar, Rose, McAvoy, Grizzle, and Hughes. Subs coming in also for St. Mary. Corley checks in, along with Rachel Newquist. 5:30 to play. Ottawa down 53-43. Vaughn on the wing. Up top to Nockbar. Right side for Rose. Rose to McAvoy. She'll shoot the three from straight on. It's off the back rim this time. Newquist with the rebound. Newquist, long pass. We'll find Shekel, who goes baseline. Also drove back out to the left block. Shekel with the jumper. It's good. St. Mary now up to over 41% from the field, and they lead by 12, 55-43. 5 minutes to play in the game. Rose to the foul line. Goes pick and roll with Grizzle. Attacks Corley and scores off the glass. Gives Mariah Grizzle 5. 4:50 to play. Ottawa down by 10. Looking for some stops here down the stretch. Shekel. Right wing for Cassidy. In the corner, it'll go to Beeler, who was not expecting it. Ball's going to be kicked by Nockbar. 11 seconds on the shot clock. 4:34 to play. Ottawa has trailed as many as 13 here in the fourth. Have not led in the game. St. Mary started this one off on a 7-0 run and have really been able to keep Ottawa at bay. For most of this game, Ottawa had it tied once. St. Mary went on a 9-0 run after Ottawa tied it, so Spires have been pretty comfortable this evening with the lead. They will work it back to the middle of the floor with 10 on the shot clock. Pick and roll, Corley. Runner in the lane from Cassidy's off the back rim, and then Ottawa knocks it out of bounds. As Rose and Grizzle both fighting for the ball. And it just gives possession right back to St. Mary. Brown and White back into the game for the Spires. Schamberger comes out along with Shekel. 4:22 to play. Inbound will go to Corley at the right elbow. Left side for Newquist. And Newquist puts an elbow into the chest of McAvoy. No whistle as McAvoy gets sprawled out on the floor. Up top, they'll find Brown at the elbow. Brown, right side for Cassidy. Left side pass to White. White, keeping the dribble. Still dribbling, takes the three from straight on. It's off the back rim, rebound by Knockwar. Head coach Bruce Tate asking his team to pick up the pace. Pass to Grizzle in the left short corner. Grizzle to Hughes, open for three. It's off the back rim this time. Long rebound by Tiani White. St. Mary just losing Caitlin Hughes on the floor. Long pass finds Brown inside. She'll score. That was a nice pass from half court by Tiani White to find Brown in stride for that right-handed layup. McAvoy pick and roll with Grizzle. McAvoy keeps the dribble all the way to the basket, scores with the left hand off the glass. Ottawa again down by 10, but just 3:19 to play. Ottawa has to find a way to get a stop, and then when they do get a stop, as they've done, they've got to convert. Brown at the elbow. Faces up, right side to White. Pick and roll for White with Brown. She'll leave it left side for Cassidy, and she's going to travel. St. Mary with 11 turnovers. Ottawa with 13. 57-47, the lead for St. Mary. 3 minutes to play here in the Ryan Sports Center. Leavenworth, Kansas. Rose to Knockbar. She'll shoot the three from straight away. It's good! And Ottawa within 7, and another timeout called by head coach Bruce Tate. It's a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Lady Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 of MKOFO.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Welcome back to the Ryan Sports Center. Ottawa gets within 7 again. They've been as close as 7 here in the fourth quarter. But St. Mary's been able to stretch the lead back out every single time. 2:51 to play. Still plenty of time for the Lady Braves. Ottawa comes out with Hughes, Knockbar, McAvoy, Rose, and Grizzle. Shekel driving, loses the handle, gets it back, still driving, dribbles right into the double team. They'll leave it with Brown. Brown in the lane all the way to the basket. Has her shot blocked by Knockbar, who tracks it down in the corner. Ottawa can go the other way. Rose keeps the dribble. Still dribbling in the right wing. Screen from Grizzle. Grizzle open for three from the wing. It's on the way. It's good. And Ottawa within 4. Back-to-back three-pointers for the Lady Braves. That gives them 12 on the night. 2:14 to play, down by 4. It was trailed by as many as 13 here in the fourth. Have it down to 4, and McAvoy gets the steal. And White probably should have been called for the foul there with the reach in. Able to get away with one. McAvoy on the wing. McAvoy looks to attack. Goes down low to Knockbar. Almost has it ripped out of her hands by Cassidy, but able to get it in the hands of Rose. Rose to the right wing. Rose. Right side for Grizzle. Again for a 3. It's off the mark this time. Offensive rebound by Knockbar. She goes back up, has it blocked. McAvoy gets it back. McAvoy off the glass. It's short. Ball's on the floor again, and a whistle and a foul called on St. Mary. Ottawa is all over the glass right now. Third team foul on St. Mary. Third personal on Paige Shekel. And a timeout called by St. Mary. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
The Braves have battled back to get it within 4, and they have the ball. Ottawa 12 of 26 from the three-point line. They only have 16 made buckets on the evening. 12 of those from behind the arc. As Caitlin Hughes is up to 11 points, leading scorer for the Lady Braves. Nockmar has 8 to go along with 8 rebounds. Grizzle's up to 8, has 7 boards with those 4 fouls. Coming out of the timeout will be Nockmar, joined by Rose, Hughes, and McAvoy. Rose will inbound as Ottawa does get a fresh shot clock here. Rose. The Nockmar in the right corner. Left side for Grizzle. It was intended for Hughes, but Grizzle just kind of took it away. Leaves it with Rose. Rose holding, 1:27 to go. Goes baseline. Gets out to Grizzle. Wing for a 3. It's off, in and out. Rebound by White. Ball's on the floor. White has it. McAvoy thought she was going to get the strip that time. But White tracks it down. Into the front court comes Tiani White. Right side for Shekel. Right corner for Brown. Brown goes baseline, and they're going to call a foul on Nockmar with 1:10 to play. That's only going to be the second team foul on Ottawa. For Nockmar, that's her third personal. Hendricks into the game for Ottawa. McAvoy checks out. Men's contest slated to start at 5 o'clock. We are currently on time for that start, but with it being senior day, we might have a little bit of a delay. Brown, left short corner, in the lane, jump stop. Fadeaway's good from Sienna Brown, and she has had quite a day. As the senior has 13 for the Spires. And Ottawa needs a 3 quickly, down by 6. Grizzle on the wing. Up top to Nockmar, right wing for Rose. Up top to Hughes, goes through her hands, goes back near midcourt. Ottawa needs to hurry. 14 on the shot clock. Hughes has it stripped, and a whistle and a foul called on St. Mary, as Tiani White thought she was taking that one the other way. And that is the 4th team foul on St. Mary. 3rd personal on Tiani White, who wears number 10. Kramer comes into the game for Ottawa. 43.1 left. Braves down by 6. That'll be Kelsey Hendricks to inbound for the Lady Braves. Hendricks in the corner, trying to get it in, and a 5-second violation on Ottawa. And a very quick 5-second count there by the officials. Head coach Bruce Tate looks completely befuddled. Shekel to inbound. Pass is going to go to Newquist. Ottawa double team, and they'll leave it with Shekel, and a foul called on Ottawa with 38 seconds remaining. That goes on Nockmar. Her 4th personal, 3rd team foul on Ottawa. McAvoy quickly to the scorer's table with 38 seconds left, along with Liz Vaughn. Grizzle into the game. Nockmar will check out. The Grizzle and Nockmar with those 4 fouls having to come off the floor as Ottawa is forced to foul here off the inbound. And they will foul with 36 seconds remaining. Ottawa's 4th team foul. Shekel inbounding in front of the Ottawa bench. And Ottawa not fouling quickly as they finally do with 34 seconds remaining. That will send St. Mary to the line. It'll be Danielle Cassidy. 6-point lead for the Spires. 34.2 remaining. Mariah Grizzle at the scorer's table will check in after the first. Cassidy's first free throw is in and out. St. Mary's already sent all their players to the other end of the floor off the make, which is good. And head coach Bruce Tate will take another timeout. As wait and see if it is a 30 or a full. It will be a full, so we'll take a 30-second timeout. Listen to Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Kramer Pharmacy, Neosho County Community College, Dials Construction, Midwest Auto Center, and Beanie's Body Shop. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Lady Braves have made 12 three-pointers tonight, but they've missed the last two. And they trail by 7. 60-53. Ottawa has outscored St. Mary 18-15 here in the fourth. They are down by 7 and will need a quick three-pointer. On the floor for St. Mary is White, Shekel, Brown, Cassidy, and Newquist. For Ottawa, it's Kramer, McAvoy, Hughes, Grizzle, and Hendricks who will inbound it. Hendricks slaps the ball. Inbound will go to Grizzle. Back to Hendricks on the dribble handoff. Right corner for Kramer. Kramer. Right side for Hughes in the corner to Hendricks. Hendricks all the way to the bucket. Layup's good with 24.5 remaining. Ottawa down by 5, and they are not going to foul here as they will get it to Sienna Brown. Brown, make that Shekel, excuse me, and she's going to be fouled with 18.9 left. And it looks like Ottawa's drought here in Leavenworth will continue for one more year. Coming into the night, the last time Ottawa had won in Leavenworth was in 2015. Free throw good for Shekel. Get the lead back out to 6. 18.9 left. Shekel, second on the way, and she'll hit it. 7-point lead for St. Mary, 16 seconds left. Hendricks into the front court, leads with McAvoy. Her three on the way is way off the mark. Rebound by Brown. Brown will lose it out of bounds, so will stay with Ottawa with 9 seconds remaining. Hendricks will inbound it. Short corner to Hughes, and she's going to travel. 8.1 remaining. See if Ottawa decides not to foul here with 8 seconds left. Beeler comes in for White. Corley will come in for Sienna Brown. So the two seniors for St. Mary will get a standing ovation as they exit the floor. Shekel's inbound is going to be knocked by McAvoy with 7.3 remaining. Shot clock is off. Again, Shekel will throw it in. Long inbounds will find Newquist at the foul line, and they'll kick it up to Cassidy. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds, and that's going to do it as the Lady Braves fall in their season finale by a final of 62-55. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Beckman Motors, 7 Cedars in Princeton, Frank Eye Center, Great Life Golf and Fitness, and Quality Structures Incorporated. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Darren College, a former NFL Super Bowl champion, signed the most important contract of his life to serve in the Army National Guard.
I've had a lot of military in my family. It's a big part of what my family's done for a long time. I want to go out there and make a difference. I didn't find that working behind a desk, so for me it was a pretty easy decision to make. And then the opportunity to serve my community, serve my country was just icing on the cake.
To learn how to be part of the Army National Guard, log on to nationalguard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Welcome back as Ottawa falls short 62-55 to the University of St. Mary. St. Mary jumps out to an early 7-0 lead in the first minute and a half and never trailed in the game. Ottawa would get as close as 4 in the fourth quarter, but unable to finish. A couple three-pointers late. They do outscore St. Mary 20-17 in the fourth quarter, but it's not enough as they fall by 7, 62-55 here in Leavenworth as the streak continues. They have not won in Leavenworth since 2015. And I believe we will get head coach Bruce Tate at halftime. We will wait and see if he is going to make the long trek up to us as we are on the running track above the arena. And we'll wait and see what he decides to do. I think he is going to come up to us, so we will go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have head coach Bruce Tate. You're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Ottawa University, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa Family Physicians and Ottawa Care Clinic, Ms. Fix-It Computer Repair, and Maggie's Gourmet Popcorn and Glazed Nuts. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Welcome back to the Ryan Sports Center here at the University of St. Mary's. I'm joined by head coach Bruce Tate. Coach, your team got off to a little bit of a slow start, down 7-0, but found their way to only be down by 6 at the end of 1, and we're really in it all the way to the end. Got down by 13 in the fourth quarter, got as close as 4, but as we've seen all season, your team just doesn't go away.
Yeah, I mean, if we would have finished maybe on even 4 or 5 more shots, that, like I said, it changes the complexion of the game and what you do offensively and defensively. I couldn't complain about the looks that we were getting today. Got a lot of stuff there at the rim, and most of the time we're knocking that down. Defensively, we had some defensive breakdowns. They made some tough shots, too, as well. So you got to give them a little credit. But we showed some fight. I mean, shooting 28%, allowing them to shoot 42%, then lose the game by 7 points. You would think, you would win that. We wanted to hold them to 58 and shoot the ball a little bit better, but just didn't turn out that way today.
Well, Coach, you say 28% from the field, but your team comes out and hits 12 of 28 from behind the arc for 42%. Players hitting some three-pointers down the stretch. It wasn't just one player that was doing it to get you back in the game. It was Hendricks and Grizzle and Nockbar, players that we've seen continue to progress shooting the basketball. Do you have to be happy about looking forward?
Yeah, absolutely. We have been shooting the three well. Teams are going to give us those looks with some of those guards. They've been struggling just a little bit. Mariah and Jordan, when they're going inside, we get those better looks. We just did some things offensively that got us those looks. But, man, if we could have, matched it with a couple two-pointers here and there and a couple free throws, then we're probably talking a little bit different outcome here.
Now, Coach, final game of this season, any final thoughts or things that you liked that this team was able to build on going forward. No seniors on the roster, so you return everybody in 2019.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, well, for one, just very grateful to coach good kids. You know, I don't have to stay up at night worrying about them, you know, off the court. They've made good, right decisions, you know, all year, and that they've grown as people, growing, and, you know, character-wise has been great. You know, looking forward to next season, which, you know, that starts, you know, here after the weekend. You know, great experience for our freshmen to kind of get used to the college basketball realm. You know, for our upperclassmen, you know, we've got to get better defensively. We got to get better shooting wise. You know, we got to get better on just finishing, you know, and competing at end of games and really figuring out how to grind a little bit more. And that comes with, you know, going through the grind. So they need to have a great offseason. That's where they become better players. I'm really challenging them individually. Okay, with that, we'll do what we need to do as coaches, but I really need them to step individually, okay, and make sure they're working on their game by themselves.
Well, Coach, thanks so much for joining us, and thank you for joining us all season, as we will see you in 2019.
All right, thank you. Thanks for joining us all season.
Absolutely. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll give you your final stats. You're listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Santa Fe Trail Meets, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Proudy Building Services, Edward Jones Representative Ryan Henningsen, and Ottawa Co-op. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Welcome back as the Lady Braves finish up their 2018-19 season with a loss tonight to the University of St. Mary by the final of 62-55. We'll run through the final stats for the ladies on the year. Mariah Grizzle, 8.7 rebounds. Knockbar, 8 points, 8 rebounds. Jenna Kramer, 3 points, 4 boards. Kelsey Hendricks leads the scores for Ottawa with 12. Caitlin Hughes has 11. Maddie McAvoy with 5. Liz Vaughn with 5. And Katie Riffle with 3. Ottawa 28% from the field, 42% from behind the arc, where they were 12 of 28. And they were 9 of 12 from the free throw line today, as the Lady Braves end their season with a final record of 9-19, 9-15 in KCAC play. I want to thank all the parents, family, and fans for Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball this season. The future is very bright for this squad going forward. As I mentioned in talking with head coach Bruce Tate, no seniors on this squad, everybody coming back next year. And as he said, maybe shoot the ball a little bit better, continue to improve on the defensive end, and this is going to be a tough team to beat in 2019, 2020. As I mentioned, I want to say thank you to everybody for listening this season. We'll see you next year as Lady Braves finish with a record of 9-19, 9-15 in KCAC play. You've been listening to Ottawa University Lady Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this Ottawa University